This is Dr. B with Barada Holistic Center, and today we're talking about chiropractic manipulation and stroke. If you've been on the internet or seen the news in the past week, you've seen that, probably have heard about this unfortunate incident that happened with this young lady who fell on her head, went to the chiropractor, and a couple days later she ultimately passed away. So sad on so many levels. First and foremost, for this young lady and her surviving family. I think she had a young daughter. And then secondly, for the chiropractor, obviously we all know that this wasn't a malicious act. So whoever that chiropractor is, I'm sure their world is turned upside down right now. And then the other thing that's really sad and unfortunate is the public perception and the public outcry on social media, on the internet. It's really unbelievable, some of the comments that you read, and just a completely unfounded, baseless, no backing up of information whatsoever. So just to clear a few things up, throw a few stats. What is the actual incidence of a stroke occurring with a chiropractic adjustment? Well, basically it happens once in every 5.85 million adjustments. That's less than 1 in a million, compared to non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Now we're talking about 153 deaths per million. How about aspirin? 25 deaths per million, just taking a simple aspirin, which a lot of older people do take aspirin a day, even if it's a baby aspirin. So and then how about this statistic: 78 people dying every day in the United States from prescribed opiate use, or just prescribed opiates. So wrap your head around that: 78 people every day. People, we hear that stat. That's a true fact. You can find it anywhere. But we hear it, and it just we kind of push it to the side, and it just goes unnoticed. And then the chiropractor, unfortunately, this happens. It gets on the front page of Yahoo News, and we're the worst people in the world. So do the research first before making any type of opinion. And there was something that's also really important to look at is our malpractice premiums. Chiropractors across the board have the lowest malpractice premiums of any health profession out there. That tells a lot right there in itself. If we had a lot of incidents that were reported to our carriers, obviously it would go up and up, just like any insurance policy would. If you were involved in multiple car accidents, your insurance policy would go up. I pay a malpractice premium every year, and it's probably the same amount what a medical doctor or a dentist pays every month. So, and there's a reason for that, okay? And you got to really step back and think, okay, what is the reason for that? And it's just based on incidence and risk. So these are really important facts to keep in mind, and before you make any rash decisions on the profession as a whole, just based on this one isolated incident, really step back and do the research. Thank you for listening. Have a great one.